Hi, this is Jackie of Jacqueline Dion again, and welcome to the 411 of Beauty. Today I'm going to be doing my Purple for Passion look, or Passion for Purple look, whichever way you want to put it. And with that, I'll be working with various purples on my eyes. And with that being said, without any further ado, let's get started. Normally I start with a clean face. However, to save time, I've already done the base work with foundation. So we're going to start on the eyes. And the first thing we're going to do is apply black. And again, I'm working with Dinair products on the eyelid. So let's get started. And we're just going to go in over the eye, particularly the lid. Now because I'm working with the eyes, I'm not pulling back as much on this. We want to get a nice solid purple on the lid. I'm going to go up some, then I'm going to fade as I go up. Just a little bit more here. And what this does is this gives my eyes a little pop, because my eyes tend to be a little sleepy. So I like to put lighter colors on my eyes just to kind of give me a little bit of an awake look. So I'm going up a little bit into the crease area, just to give a little hint of purple in there once it's done. Okay, and now I am done with the lilac. The next color that I'm going to apply is called Barely Pink. Make the Barely Pink. Once again, that's a Dinair product. On the corners of my eyes, and make it fade up into the lilac a little bit, and go definitely heavier down into the corners. Okay, and I'm actually going to use the Barely Pink on my brow bone today. Normally I use gold, but today I'm going to go in there with the Barely Pink and continue that little iridescent look of the Barely Pink to get the look that I wanted in there. So the next area we're going to work on for the Passion for Purple look is the crease. And in the crease, I am going to use Deep Purple, which is another shimmer color. So that's going to give a little depth to the eyes. Okay, so the first place we're going to get is up here in the crease. So I'm going to start here, and I'm not pulling back that much because I need more control over my airbrush. And again, with airbrush, you're looking to fill in, and it's really a blending of colors the whole time. Whereas with traditional makeup, you're looking at more of an apply and then blend. With the airbrush, you're blending really as you put it on your face. So you need to be aware of where the airbrush is, where it's going on the face, and how it looks. You can see it's added some depth into the corners of my eyes. Okay? And then the other thing I want to do, I just want to put a little smidgen right in the tear ducts, just to give a little bit of depth on this side. Okay, so you can see it. And again, it's a very subtle darkness right in the tear ducts, and as you can see, there's light all the way around it. Okay. One of the things that we do want to do is just to test it and make sure. I didn't really rinse it out a whole lot because I want more of a purpley brownish fade in here. And I'm just going to back it off just a little bit. And one thing with the airbrush, you can back it off a little bit, but you need to do it pretty quickly because airbrush makeup goes on pretty dry. Got rid of that. The next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrow. And I'm going to continue to use the dark brown for that, which is this right here, Dinair. Black is cool. And I know my eyebrows are dark, but you don't want your eyes to look like stark dark. And I always hold, and that's something I probably haven't said before, I hold the stencil slightly away from my face so that I don't get such harsh lines. So the brows still look soft and not like they've been drawn on by an artist with a pencil and pen. And you want to do that because you want the eyebrows to look soft, not like you've created them and drawn them on. Just follow the natural line of the brow. You don't want it to create a brow. Literally, you're just enhancing what's already there, filling in those broken spots and whatnot. So, the next thing I'm going to do is apply the eyeliner. And I'm going to use my stencil for that. So, I'm going to go in with my tool. And I'm going to just do the outer edge of the liner so that we can get the shape of where, and voila. There you go. You have a nice straight eyeliner, easy to do. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a wing on here. So you know with the wing, you angle it. And I'm just going to put it there. And I use that, and I'm actually shooting into the stencil to make sure that one, my bottom line stays pretty straight, and two, it's not going over into the purple where I don't want it to go. And as you know, this eye, the way I'm doing the eyeliner, it gets more narrow as you go down. So you just want to get rid of some of that thickness in there, which we have, and have it going straight in. Now, the other thing you can do if you don't have a stencil to get your lines nice and straight is use a piece of tape. And you can just tape that right along that edge and spray it and give yourself a nice little crisp edge. But you got to be careful because the tape could remove some of the purple that is on the top side. And with this, you just basically, to get the bottom eyelid, you're just shooting right through the eyelashes to do that. And once again, because of the type of eyeliner that I want to do, I'm coming up a little bit to shield. I'm shooting right into my stencil to get that thicker line. And then we know this one fades in, so go right in, back into that lash line again, just to give it a smooth transition. And once again, going back up in here, make sure that's right. And we've got a nice straight line out here, going into that winged eye that I have here. And there we go. We got our eyes. And they're nice and winged out. Now, I've seen people running around with the winged eye during the day. And that's cool. But if you go to a job, you know you can't do a winged eye. If you want to wear this as a day look, what I would do is go softer on the sides and use a dark brown liner And then I wouldn't do it so thick. You make the line very thin. And probably what I would do is make it so that the bottom liner does not meet the top liner. It gives the eye the appearance of being bigger and a little more open, and it's better for daytime use. And you probably don't want to extend it as far past beyond the eye as I have for a day look. Okay? And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with the Dinair Gold Shimmer. And with the shimmer, I'm just going to go in on the tops of my cheekbones and make that pop out a little bit and blend in the cheekbone area just a little bit. Okay, so we're now ready to go with the golds. And I'm just going to bring out the top portion of my cheekbone by spraying along here. I'm just filling in just a little bit, bring a little more blend to that cheekbone area, giving it a little pop. Down the nose just slightly. Okay. And that will be it for the little pop of gold that I'm going to put. The next thing I'm going to do is put my little apples of my cheeks in. And for that, I'm going to be using Dinair's Dark Peach Pink. And I'm going to be applying probably just a half a drop of that. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to, you know, you can do a quick little smile just to make sure you're getting the right area on the cheeks. We just want to give it just a slight little pop of color. You can see, so that when you smile, you have that little pop of color, and it looks so pretty and so sweet. Okay, so with the lips, I'm going to be using two different colors. The Barely Pink that we put on the eyes, and that's going to be on the inside of the lips. And then on the outside, I'm going to be using a mauve. Okay, so you can watch me apply that right here. So we got the mauve on, and I'm emptying the mauve as we speak. So as you can see, you get a darker color, and then the lighter color going, the darker color on the outside, the lighter color going around it to give you a little depth. And then I'm going to shoot lightly over the darker color just to put a little blend on it. So it doesn't look like lips. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do is apply my Moist and Dewy over top of that, and that's going to pull everything together. So now we're going to go with the Moist and Dewy to bring the two colors together and put some shine on the lips. Okay. Now we got the Moist and Dewy on the lips, which gives you a nice shine. And as you can see, now my lips look nice and big and full because I like luscious lips. And as you can see, it's a little darker on the outside. I blended it in so I don't have such a big line. And we're just going to fix our hair. And there we go. Voila. This is my Passion for Purple look. You can get in closer. You can see the purples. You can see everything that's going on. And if you have any questions, please feel free to go to the contact form page, send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, be beautiful.